Top 10 Mexican beers of 2015. Um, Mexican beers are pretty good, but I always think for price, are they worth it? That's the question. Are they worth it? Um, let's get down to top 10. Um, number 10 is, I have it right here, Dos Equis. Dos Equis isn't bad. Sometimes it tastes like Heineken light, kind of. And it has that European taste. Sometimes it's skunked out because of the green bottle. They had more consistency with their production or with their bottles, not getting the light in there. It'd be better. Um, it's getting down in price. It's like $9.99 is a 12 pack, so it's not bad. There's a lot more better options in the market than this. There's a lot of American Agile lagers are just as good. IPAs are just as good. It's is what it is. Um, Next beer, it's kind of a caramely beer, and I don't like caramel beer. I like a straightforward American Agile lager. That's why a lot of these beers are not in the my top 10. It's Grillo Modelo's. Victoria is not my top 10. It's the caramely notes. I don't like that. I don't like a watered down caramel note. But this is not a bad beer. But if I was looking for uh, a taste like that, I'd go with caramel notes. They always come out with Samuel Adams, the same price. Samuel Adams blows it away. It's watered down. It's good for Mexican food. And then Bohemia is almost the same price point. If it's $5.99, I'd buy it. It's $8.99. Sometimes I see it $9.99 a six pack. I wouldn't buy it. It's not worth the price. Again, it's just not watered down. It's not a lot of caramely. It has caramely flavors, dark fruit flavors, but it doesn't have that creamy mouthfeel, which I like in a darker beer. That's the only problem I have with it. It's still a pretty decent, pretty good beer. Tecate Light is number 8. Tecate, no, Tecate. Tecate is number 8. It's good in a keg. It's good in a bottle. It's average in a can. It has kind of a off-putting note. It's kind of an alcoholic, not kind of a menacing taste, but it's not bad. You have it for 1 second. It's grainy. Has some bite to it. The price is good because it's one of the cheaper Mexican beers on the market, and that's why it's in the rating. It's the price, and it's tastes decent. Tecate Light's number 7. Tecate Light's good. That beats Tecate because Tecate has that off-putting taste, and I like Tecate Light. This is a good light beer. I think it's a good light beer with some flavor, and it does the job if you have Mexican food and you just want to wash something down. That was number 7, Tecate Light. Number 7 is Corona Light. It's a little more money, but Corona Light tastes like Corona. I enjoy Corona. It has that sourness at the end. It's a kind of a lighter tasting American Agile lager. I like Corona Light because I'll buy it once in a while for $12 a 12 pack. Number 5 is Montego. You call it a Czech Pilsner, but it's not Czech Pilsner. It tastes like American Agile lager. It's lots better in the bottle. I thought it would be up higher, but in the can it tastes pretty good, not great. But it's not been around for a long time. You don't see it a lot, so it's getting into the marketplace, trying to find a place, and the only thing seen it around for 3 years now. So we'll see what happens with it. Again, bottles better than cans, and tap is better than bottles. What I have number 4 is Corona Extra. Corona Extra. I used to love this beer, but as you drink hundreds of beers of lagers, you just figure it out. It's not as great as you think it was. When you drink German lagers or Czech Pilsners or other types of beers, you just say it's a basic beer with sourness at the end. And it has a distinguished taste. It sells a lot because it's light tasting beach beer, summer beer. And there's nothing wrong with it. The price, only thing is wrong with it is the price. $12 a 12 pack. Isn't great, isn't better. I'll drink American beers, a Budweiser Highlight before this because it's taste, because of the price, not the taste, it's the price. Sometimes the taste too, because sometimes the taste is better than Corona Extra. Number four that surprised me is Soul. Soul, I didn't like at first, but it has a good taste. Light. This is this is light as Corona Extra, but it has a little more smoothness. And I like it. Soul's a great beer. You can get it cheap too, a good price for uh, on the market. You can go out and get a 9.99, 7.99, 12 pack, but it's not sold a lot around here. And in Southern California, we have a lot of Hispanics. It's still not sold a lot of beer. So I think they should promote it more and probably get a better distribution. So is this a light beer, lager? Nothing off-putting about it. A little sourness at the end, but I don't mind it. That's number three. Number two, if I have it, it was close. It's number two is kind of a beer that you hate. No, not hate, but sometimes it's off. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's great. Depends when you have it. Depends if it's skunk. Depends if it's you've been drinking a lot. And it's been close. One and two were close. Modelo is a special. It's a good lager, and the bottle is lots better if it's not skunked. It's heavy for American Angel Lager compared to PBR. PBR is not a light beer. Modelo Especial has a good taste, has a good grain taste, has a lot of some hops, good body, uh, has some lemony taste. It's a good full flavor American Angel Lager, and again the price is $24 a 24 pack. And it sells like hotcakes out here because it's good. It doesn't have off-putting taste. There's nothing bad about it. Only thing off-putting about it is when it's skunked. And in a can, it's not as great. In a keg, it's very good. And number one is Pacifico. I don't got a bottle. Pacifico has more malty. It's not well known. I think it's only in the Southwest. Pacifico is a really good Mexican beer, which I enjoy. I would buy, if I was going to buy a Mexican beer, that would want to buy. This list changes year after year. Sometimes I like Corona better than Modelo. Modelo's is always, again, Modelo's the second one is always, but Pacifico is it's more consistent. Excuse me. Pacifico is not sold in, it's just in bottles. Pacifico is sold in like a bottle like this, a brown bottle. Doesn't get skunked, has more malts, has a bite to it, smooth tasting. One of the Mexican beers that are great, just on par with American Agile lagers from the United States. The United States, to me personally, the manufacturing the beers are more consistent by far. I can go on. Budweiser is consistent. High Life is consistent. PBR is always consistent of the taste to it. Sometimes the Mexican manufacturers, it's off. Sometimes you get a great beer like Modelo Especial, and sometimes it's off. That's only problem I have with charging the extra price. Because in a marketplace, if you can get something the same quality, a little better quality with a cheaper price, I'd go with always. Even the Mexican beers were cheaper and have better quality. I would go with Mexican beers. Does it got to do with where it's from, where it's at? Got to do with the quality and the price. Again, Pacifico is number one. I was surprised it was the number one. I thought Corona would be. I'll go over the list again. Pacifico, number one. Modelo Especial, number two. Sol, which is a light tasting beer. Corona Extra, which I always loved. I've been drinking for 25 years. 25 years I've been drinking it. It's always been a light tasting beer. It does get skunked too, and I've had bad ones. Ortego hasn't been around for a while. I thought I would like it in a can, but in a can it's not as better in the bottle. It might go up in the rating next year, but Corona Light, I like Corona. I'll take Corona Light over Tecate Light. And Tecate Light's just a light, good light beer. Tecate has a good in keg, decent in the bottle. In the can, it has an off flavor, which I don't mind. Then number 9 is Behemoth or Modelo's or Negril Modelo's, which I don't like the caramel taste. That's the only problem I have. It's smooth. It has no off-putting taste. But I'd rather take American Angel Lager, which has a real beer grainy taste over a caramely, deep, dark fruit taste. That's a personal preference. Number 10 is Dos Equis. Dos Equis is light. Sometimes it tastes like light Heineken. Sometimes it tastes like just off because of the green bottle. That's it. Those are my top 10 Mexican beers. Um, Again, I'd take there's on the list. For an A rating, I'd take an A minus 91, 92 on Pacifico, and then Modelo Special 88, 90. Uh, Thanks for watching. If you have your favorite Mexican beers, let me know. What is your favorite? Dos Equis, nothing, something on the list that you want on the list? Victoria, or what else is there? So many. Indio, I never had Indio, but I know what I like, and I know what I like, because I like a great tasting American Agile lager. And most of these are American Agile lagers, except this, but I don't like the taste of this. I'd rather have American Agile lager. Thanks for watching. Comments, questions. Uh, Remember to subscribe. Bye.